nice little advantage. Look, and see, there they go. Right. Now, at this point, you would select your EMP and whack it on the floor. I'm not going to waste it, because it costs a lot of... Yes, it's very much the answer. Become one with the wall. Make friends with the wall. You creepy motherfucker. Ah! Smack, smack, smackety, smack, smack, smack. Die, bitch. It's really cathartic killing them. I feel at peace. Right, so now you've taken those guys out. Remember, you killed one of the Joes here. His body is long since gone. Oh, this is the one here. When you go back here, notice air purification has been turned back on, and there is a Joe there. So again, crouch, hide from his line of sight. Come on, in you go. There we go. Now, you can either choose to go up that one, or you can come around the other side. Ooh, flare. Never mind, can't use them. So let's go this one. Now, if you're thinking, oh shit, where is he, where is he? Don't forget, you've got the motion tracker. And notice, it's also telling you the way to your objective. Which is, you know, just keep it pointing north, and it will take you to your objective. Okay, so now we're back here again. But, listen. What's that, I wonder? We killed everything, yeah. Because we did. We did kill everything. See, normally, Alan will jump out of that vent there, which means the moment you get through this door, hide in any one of these lockers. Doesn't matter which one. See? If we turn the trainer off at this point...
Deactivate it.
He may come down. The motion detector does indeed make noise. It will go beep if there's something in proximity.
Activate it.
He's not going to come out and play. Never mind. Fuck off. I reckon there's an achievement in this like there is in Portal for just destroying every single camera you come across. And if there isn't, they should make one. What's ironic? Ah, motherland! Well, it is. The thing is, when it goes beep when there's something in proximity, notice how you couldn't get in here before, but now the alarms are going off, you can. So you can come through here. Was it over here? Not at this stage. Okay, never mind. Never mind. It's fine, we'll pick it up at some point. Nothing here. Right, idle synthetic storage. You can head down here. See, again, call logs from people desperately trying to sort of get in contact with the outside world or anything like that. ID tag! Ta-da! Boxes. Ooh, sensor maxed out. Let's allocate one to a smoke bomb so we can pick that one up. And ethanol and compound B. Okay, so let's allocate the ethanol to that, and sensor and a charge pack to that, and a sensor and another CJ injector to one of those, and some compound B. Oh no, that's bonding agent. Okay, never mind. No, that's right. Never mind. What was that? Was there something orange flashing down there on the floor? Never mind. Right. Come through here. Notice there's another little room that we will eventually be able to get into. Let's climb up here. Go around here. And again, you can use this to bypass more of the working Joes. See, when it's not equipped, if it goes beep, nothing will, nothing will be drawn towards the sound. However, if you have it equipped and it's going beep, like there, see? Again, nothing will hear it until you get to 20 units. Notice, he's at 39 there. Right, that is about as far as you can get towards someone with a motion tracker before they will hear you. So let's beat this motherfucker up. Destroy your ass. Scrap. Another ID tag in here. Little box. And a Nostromo log that you can pick up at this stage of the game.
It's Ransom. I just got your query. Yes, I have been in our transmission relay archive, and I've done some decrypting. I'm looking for crew logs that passed through Sevastopol a while ago. I know you're concerned, but it's ancient history. There's just some stuff I need to know. A routine company transmission packet sent from the edge of Thetis before a ship started its trip home. Nothing that's going to break anything.
This is Captain Dallas.
Deactivated.
Return leg of our Thetis voyage.
There we go. And back down here. Ta-da! Not Queen, could you give me a rundown of sort of everybody who's actually sort of in the chat
Activated.
right now? Because at the moment, apparently there's no one in chat. And I can't even see how many people are viewing, because Twitch has gone wonky. Or in fact, Wickedness for Thriven, either of you. Notice there's another working Joe on the floor here. He's not dead, as by the fact that we can't walk past him, so... Now he's dead. See, this is what I don't like. You can't just replace the bullet you fired. Ah, okay, so Gangrel is still in. Hello, Gangrel. Still can't pack that up. Smoke bomb. Okay, allocate that ethanol. Now, pick that up. Right, is it the level 1 or the level 2 tool? Yeah, no, it must be at least the level 2 tool that we do need. again, come this way. Down here. Pick up the map. Right, now notice that everything on this side is still not available. Not everything is available, but the Symed Tower is. And there is the transit car. Have I been streaming the past couple of days? Actually, I haven't been streaming for a few days. I've really just not been feeling up to it, if I'm being totally honest. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people should get a mail. But yeah, I haven't been streaming the last couple of days. It's been one of those. I've just really been feeling run down. The thing is, because I do have multiple sclerosis, which means I do get fatigued a lot. And when I do get fatigued, I can watch Twitch, I can occasionally reply, but even then, that takes a lot of energy to actually do. And I'm surprised I'm actually awake enough now, probably because it's payday today. And I'm waiting up for my bank.
Station serving the San Cristobal Medical Facility.
Deactivate.
Synthetics.
Okay, Ripley.
Ripley.
Is that Ripley?
Is that Ripley?
Try and rest, Taylor.
How is she?
She needs treatment. Medical's nearby, but I didn't want to leave her.
I'll go and investigate. See what I can find. You stay with her.
I'll try to repair the radio booster. What if
No, not ME, MS. Multiple sclerosis.
Hide.
Unauthorized security breach detected. All transit shut down by order of Apollo.
See, there we go. That's Apollo shutting down all transit.
Stay with me, Taylor. Ripley's finding help.
Collect the ID tag there. It's on the other side. Is there anything on the other side? No. That's okay. Okay, so
There's little time to waste.
I ain't wasting time. Okay. Multiple sclerosis. It's an autoimmune disease. It essentially means my immune system attacks, well, itself. If you think of all of the nerve fibres in your spine, they're covered in a layer of insulation, a bit like electrical wiring, and that insulation is called myelin. Now, myelin is what is stripped away by your immune system. Your immune system essentially attacks that insulation. And just as with electrical wiring, when the insulation is stripped off, signals can kind of jump from one nerve to another. So sometimes, I'll end up with like muscle twitches, or I'll be trying to move my hand in a way that's normally perfectly normal, but the signal that's sent out is fine. The signal that reads in my brain, on the other hand, that it's garbled. It's not quite there. So you end up sort of losing your dexterity. I'll occasionally lose my eyesight for anywhere up to 2 weeks. Not completely, but in a way of what they call optic neuritis. So it looks like you're looking through frosted glass all the time. Or you'll go colourblind, again, for a short period, and sometimes it will come back, and other times it won't for a couple of weeks at a time. Oh yeah, no, it's not. I don't feel like an obligation or anything, to stream for the followers or anything like that. I stream because it gives me something to do. I interact with people and it's fun. And I would like to stream more. And in fact, the only thing that's really sort of preventing me from streaming a lot more than I currently do is my internet connection. Obviously it's shitty, but because I share a flat with another person, that's my landlord next door. If he's using the internet at the same time I want to stream, I can't stream because you need all the upload bandwidth you can get. Does it cause pain? It can, not in and of itself, but for example, when you wake up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and you'll feel a little bit weird, and then all of a sudden, seizure. But not the normal sort of seizure. The sort of seizures that usually involve all of your muscles trying to sort of, you know, extend or contract, or basically go the wrong way. So if you've ever had your sort of think of your calf muscles in your legs. That's a prime one for me. Just the calf muscles in my legs will sort of seize, and they'll all tense up at the same time. My thigh muscles will do it. My lower back, it does get quite painful, and that's one of the reasons why I can stream sort of during the day, because no, I don't work and I am essentially sort of registered disabled. I do still walk around out and about. I don't, I'm not confined to a wheelchair. I'm not dribbling in a corner or unable to wipe my own backside or anything like that. And yeah, when you say it's really scary, yeah, it was. I mean, I was diagnosed about 10, 11 years ago now, September 2004, and I literally just started university, and when you suddenly you lose control of yourself, you've got no control over it, and luckily I've got the best kind. There are 3 types. There's primary progressive, which means it steadily just gets worse over a number of months or years. And there's secondary progressive, which gets worse in stages and takes longer. And then there's what they call relapse remitting, which means a relapse is essentially when you have an attack, and you lose functionality in some way, but then it'll calm down. You'll get some of the functionality back. It will never go back to normal. You'll get some of the functionality back, and you'll carry on. And then all of a sudden, it can be 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years before another relapse, and you suddenly lose another, another thing. Born with. There are certain genetic sort of factors which can affect MS, but it's something you essentially contract. So yeah, I've been deemed sort of genetically susceptible to it. Which has obviously increased how you get it, but yeah, I just got it. There's, it's not like I had a bad kebab and I ended up with multiple sclerosis, or I had the flu once and I ended up with MS. It is literally just exposure to various environmental factors that will suddenly trigger it, and your immune system. Because it's not an outside influence, it's not like a virus or anything like that. It's your own immune system doing it. So it's something freaks it out, and then it just goes into overdrive and starts eating itself. Right. Will this condition reduce you to nothing with enough time? It can do. The thing is, in my apartment building, the lady downstairs has multiple sclerosis. However, she has primary progressive. Now, she's in a wheelchair. She's almost completely lost her sight. She can barely talk. It's a bit like sort of Stephen Hawking. Very similar condition, motor neurone disease. And that's initially what they thought it could be before I was, fully diagnosed. Sorry, run this way. Sorry for anybody incidentally watching this on past broadcasts and getting bored to death. No. Don't worry about being blunt, not Queen, not at all. I honestly, I don't mind answering questions about it, and in fact, I find that, the better educated people are, the less judgmental they're going to be, and just raising awareness of it is kind of important. There you go. Right, you can't get through there without the plasma torch, and these guys are all milling around. They can't do anything. They can't shoot you through the glass or anything like that. You will have any come in here. Hang on, where's that camera? It's up there. Fuck off. Right, now there is a blueprint on that wall there for a pipe bomb. And now you can pick it up. Oh. Let's see, can we pick it up through the wall? Come on. Let's try. If anybody sort of comes into the stream right now, they're going to think, "Wow, he's a spaz." I'm going into the wall. No, it doesn't really work like that. But honestly, you know, I'm not fishing for sympathy or anything remotely like that at all.
I need a doctor. Hello? I need a...
I can't hear you. Hang on.
Fuck you, and fuck you too.
Come on, I'll open the elevator for you.
Yeah, all right. Keep your hair on.
Come on, come.
There's no time to lose. I'm fading away. How do I deal with it? Well, that's the thing. People can deal with it in different ways. I'm very stubborn. I started out with corticosteroid treatment, but that eventually became ineffectual because essentially you build up a resistance to some of the treatments. Right, some flashlight batteries. We don't need any more. Actually, let's reload the ones that we've got, and then we can pick it up and make sure we don't. Okay, no scrap, we don't need it. Let's come through here. So yeah, there's corticosteroids, there's something called natalizumab, otherwise known as Tysabri, which is a monthly infusion. There's gabapentin to deal with neuropathic and muscular pain. There's tramadol for those times when gabapentin just won't cut it, or both if it's really bad.
Visiting hours are 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't like that camera.
You're not catching us at our best.
Right.
Smack it. Right, so we'll save the game at this point. Let's meet Dr. Coolman.
I'm Coolman.
Ripley, I need to find a doctor.
I'm a doctor.
My friend needs help. Medical supplies.
Me too. There are no supplies on this level. But there are plenty downstairs in the hospital dispensary.
How do we get there?
We? Do I look like I'm in any fit state?
Actually, you
Do I
do.
look- You need mine.
You just look lazy.
You find the passcode for the service elevator and then I'll come down to the hospital with you, okay?
Passcode?
Yeah. I can direct you from here. Morley or Lingard would have had the new passcode. Morley's office is your best bet.
Okay. So, we could go through there straight away, but we're not going to do that, as you well know. We're going to take this little detour. Blasting cap, perfect. Update the map. And notice, the reason why we come down here is not just for the goodies, it's for the ID tag. Come through there. Oh look, how do we get here again? Oh, that's how. So we'll save the game again. It is currently 1:46 AM here. I'm going to keep going until I get out of this section. That's okay. I mean, it's not like I'm massively tired or anything, but I just don't want to do like a stream that is too long. So,
Activate it.
trainer on. Open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur.
Let's work together, huh? Mutual benefit. Keep moving. The area you're in was for our more unstable patients, those who had trouble adapting to deep space.
Just tell me where to go, Cole.
Tragic cases. Don't worry, they're all long gone.
Pick up the map. Alright. Let's walk around this way. Why do we go around this way? Well, because there's goodies, that's why. Obviously not as many goodies as I thought. Again, there's another access rewire panel there, which will allow you access to the floor vents. A lot of this is going to be down to blind luck, unfortunately.
No, wrong way.
So, loot this guy. Notice these rooms here. This one here, however. Oh, actually, no, there it is. It's the open one. Right, you want to be going through there, but you're going to need the passcode.
Tragic cases. Far from the rhythms of Earth, sunrise, sunset, the mind has a tendency to wander. Tragic cases.
It is warned.
But Morley wasted far too much time on coddling them. They should never have come here. None of us should.
Now again, there is a save point in here. Never bother using it. Okay, it's always better to start the section over. Again, you can use this as a distraction. The radio in here. Okay, we've got loads of bonding agent on us. Ooh, I've never been down here before. Or have I? I don't know. I might have done. One of those things I can never be quite so... yeah, no, I have been down here, yeah. I just don't remember. Did I get scared the first time I partly lost my eyesight? Oh god, yeah. No, when I was originally diagnosed, I was terrified I was going to end up sort of, gibbering wreck in a wheelchair. And the GP that gave me the results at the time, he was a dick. So he was very blunt about it. And, it's not like, oh, I'm going to break the news to you gently. It's, I'm just going to be a knob about it.
Along that corridor.
Alright, where was that other camera? Oh, here. Okay, that's fine. Right. So, let's hack the door to the office.
You're there. That's Morley's office. The passcode should be in there somewhere.
So, you do have a locker to hide in if you need it. The moment you start accessing this computer is when shit starts to go wrong, yo. Right, notice.
Have you found the passcode?
Passcode,
We'll
1702.
need the physical keycard too. Morley always kept it on him. Find him.
Warning. Medical facility quarantine breach detected. Warning.
Relax.
Medical
I'm
facility
just trying to find out what that is. You focus on finding that keycard.
Right. So the alien will come down there. At which point, while it's still doing this whole unfurling animation thing, you can come down here and be like, can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man, woo! And then hide in this locker. Success. See, while it's unfurling from the ceiling, and it has to go through a set scripted animation sequence. So, essentially, it comes down, and by the time it's down, it's like, oh, there's nobody here. So it fucks off again. Now that I learned from, who was it? Was that, I think it was Saturnine Speedruns, actually. So we're kind of going the right way. I'm in a cornfield. So now let's go back here. Okay. So we can pick that up. On duty doctor. Alright, what's in here goodies wise? A sensor. What can we craft with the sensor? Flashbang. Ooh, pipe bomb. There we go. Right, so Alright, see, the pipe bomb uses a shitload of stuff as well. Yeah, it's actually not. It's kind of counterintuitive to an extent. Oh, fuck off, you. There we go. Right. Right. Sample storage in here. Notice there's a locker, and you can hide under the tables. All you have to do is crouch towards it, and you'll lower down enough. Now this one's always a good one because you can hide behind here, so if he decides to, look through. Sorry, who am I kidding? No, he'll find you if he looks underneath. Oh, another blasting cap. Perfect. There we go. Allocate that straight to the pipe bomb. Right, into the break room. Another blasting cap. This is a very safe hospital, everybody. I mean, they've got explosives like all over the place. Have I played Dying Light before? No, I haven't played Dying Light. I've wanted to, and I will, because I do like the look of the game, and I don't usually like the look of zombie games, but it has that sort of feel to me of sort of open world, sort of Fallout, New Vegas and whatnot. But unfortunately, I just can't justify the price of it. It's too expensive for me because I am on a limited income. And don't worry if you are heading off to bed, because I will be only streaming for as long as it takes to get out of this section. Damn it! I wish you could jump. Right, Psychotropic Clinic. Now this is where you would pick up your pipe bomb schematic for the first time. Obviously, we now have the level 3, so the pipe bomb schematic isn't here. We don't need it anymore. Okay, right. So we've got scrap, and again, this one is a particularly good save point as well, despite the fact that there is a giant Allen hole. So you can go through there. There isn't a lot really to go in there for, to be honest, seeing as, well, it just leads in here. Which seems kind of silly, really. Ah, hello, camera. Fuck off, camera. Right, pick up your map. Room A29 is the one you want for Morley's keycard. It's okay, buddy. You're gonna make it. Keycard. Notice they were playing chess. Anal holes in the wall, Allen holes in the ceiling. Yes. Sorry, I find it easier to. I find it easier to just sort of refer to the alien as something ridiculous like Alan. Oh, sorry, Alan, because he works in human resources on his day off and he's incredibly boring. And he's really, really angry right now, and I don't know why. Okay, no goodies in here. Anal holes in the we don't know if Alan has an anal hole. I don't think we'd want to know. Oh. Can't pick that up, never mind. You call him Steve. Yeah, I've been watching a streamer that calls him Jeffrey. Again, it seems to be sort of like, oh, Steve, Colin, Dave, those sorts of names. And, for all I know, there could be, like, some Spanish streamers playing the, Alien Isolation. Hola, mi amigo es Fernando. It is, yeah. It is easier to talk about. Okay, now we can use the keycard to get through here, and notice. Pick that up. Juan. Hola, it's Juan.
Damn you, Coleman! You knew that thing was here!
Right, notice that grate on the floor.
Now, the passcode.
1702, okay? Now let's get down to the dispensary.
Of course. A promise is a promise. I'm sorry for putting you through this. I'm going to step into the other room to punch the code in and prime the elevator. Then we can use the key card to take the elevator down.
Okay, right, so he goes through, and that's the last we'll be seeing of Dr. Kuhlman for a while. Right, that's the elevator right there, dead ahead. It's locked, notice, reddish, pinkish light. So he's just come down there. La, 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 la. Right, just head this way. Okay, fine, you have to actually... Come on. Okay, there we go, right.
I'll collect my things and we can leave.
No, you won't. Now, start. And there you hear Alan munching Dr. Kuhlman off to our right. You're off for now. Thanks for the show. Yeah, no, anytime. I tell you what, I'm going to stop my stream here as well, actually, because you know it's with only one person viewing. You know, it becomes sort of like a one-on-one, sort of like, hey, how you doing, kind of thing. So at this point, I'm going to save, and that I think is it for my stream. Okay, for both of you. Okay, no, well, again, thank you for popping in, both of you. I will continue with this tomorrow, probably sort of afternoon-ish, and then later on again in the evening. So anyway, thank you ever so much for watching and supporting the stream, and I'll see you guys later.